G'day everyone, Lucas here from the Aussie Gamers Experience, and today I'm taking a look at Cyberpunk 2077 playing on an RTX 3080. Now, I know that there have been a lot of issues out there with this game, specifically on console, PlayStation 4, 4 Pro, Xbox One, One X. However, on PC, it's been relatively good. There are a couple of hiccups, a couple of little quirky bugs to it. However, no crashing, no really game-breaking bugs that I've encountered. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself here. But what I want to show you is how this is running on PC, and specifically using a RTX 3080. Now let's go into the settings and have a look at what my settings are. So go into graphics. I've been told to turn this off, and chromatic aberration. I might leave that on. Alright, video. So we've got 1440p. VSync is off because we've got a G-Sync monitor. No FPS limit. Alright, so graphics, what do we got here? We've got contact shadows are on. Everything is on and everything is as high as it can go. So basically ultra settings. Screen space reflections is on psycho. And everything else is on high, which is the highest setting. Ray tracing is on for everything. It is on ultra. The next one down is... Okay, well there's psycho. I didn't know that was there. Alright, so now it's the maximum settings. DLSS is on auto. And these things I don't think we really need. I think that just changes things on the fly depending on what you need. Let's put this on quality. Quality is the best, so we'll pop it on there. And then I'm going to show you what happens when you turn DLSS off, but we'll come back to that. Alright, so everything is on as max as it can be. And this is Cyberpunk 2077 running on PC. I feel bad for those running on base hardware, Xbox. It will be so painful. Alright, now let's bring up some information there. We've got 55 FPS. Actually, that's a lot lower than I normally get. Maybe it's that DLSS that I changed. And I changed, what did I change? Ray tracing shadows. I changed that to psycho, didn't I? But, this is okay. Oh, go away. We don't want your story stuff right now. This is only a side mission stuff, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so we've got 50 FPS and 61C on the GPU and CPU, thereabouts. Alright, let's get a motorcycle, and we'll go for a bit of a ride. Let's call in this bike. This is Bike Roach, that if you're not careful will run you over. Okay, let's go for a ride, and you'll see how it all runs quite well. Yeah, wow, that's dropping hard. 49, 50 FPS. You see my normal gameplay, I've been experiencing around 70 FPS. But this is completely playable, but I'll show you that in a second. So what a good looking game, hey? As long as you're playing it on something that can handle it. It's a very demanding game. Alright, let's go see if we can see... Oh, look at this fancy part of the city with all the RGB lighting up there. That's sick. But yeah, I've been having a really good time with Cyberpunk. I mean, it hasn't blown me away just yet. Oh man, look at the holograms. It hasn't blown me away, it hasn't made me think, wow, this game is just like the best thing ever. But it's good, it is very good. Oh wow. Yeah, this looks good in here. But yeah, all the textures seem to load in quite well. I don't see much popping. There's a little bit of popping in with the cars as I sort of get closer to them and they pop in on screen, but that's the distance is still pretty good. Ooh, where am I going? So it runs nice. It's actually, what are we at? 60, bit over 60 FPS. Whoa! We have to exchange details or what? Sorry, I'll get out of the way. All right, let's put those settings back to what I did have them on, and see if that's the difference. Why I'm not getting like 70. It was no, that was on. That was always Psycho. This one, ray trace lighting, was on Ultra. What else did I change? Oh, I changed this. We'll put that on Auto, and we'll see how that goes. Right, that's changed it dramatically. We are looking at 80 FPS now, which is roughly about 10 more than what I normally get. Let's pick my bike up. Get the bike. There we go. 79 FPS. But we'll get to turning DLSS off in a second, and we'll see something very interesting. But yeah, so we're down to 60 FPS. I suppose it drops while you're riding the motorbike through this area. But I think if we stop and get off the bike, we probably might get that 70. Yeah, there we go. 68, 72. So there you go. All night, every night. Real water and G.SKILL. This game's got a lot of cool references in it. I'm not going to spoil any though. No spoilers in this video. I'm not going to do that to anybody. Alright. We'll go over here and let's turn off DLSS. Right, that was down the bottom, wasn't it? Alright, DLSS is off. Check this out. Wow. 40 FPS. It is dropped. Oh, and that'll give you motion sickness, that. 38 FPS. This you may as well, I was about to say you may as well play on an Xbox for this kind of performance, but it doesn't seem like the Xbox even gets near 30. I've seen some videos where the Xbox is dipping down to like 17 and 15 FPS. And that's not good. So this, for me, this is not playable. I cannot play a game at 38 FPS on PC. This is horrendous. Maybe if you turn the motion blur on, because I think I've turned motion blur off. This is garbage. Can I talk to you?
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up, brother? Yeah, so 41 FPS. And does it really look much worse than when you use DLSS? I don't think it does. So I'm going to turn DLSS back on, and this is why I sing the praise of DLSS. Put it on auto, and bang, straight up to 70 FPS. Oh, that is so much better. Buttery smooth. Now this video is only in 60 FPS, so you won't see the difference between 60 and 71 or whatever I'm getting. But take my word for it, it's very, very smooth and very, very nice. Yeah, well, there you go. This is how it runs. So, and the temperatures that we're pushing, what's the utilization at? We're utilizing the GPU, not, oh geez, I wasn't watching the screen there, I just got run over by a truck. Utilizing the GPU 97%. That is very optimized. That is using the GPU well. And the temperatures are nice and stable. 63 on the GPU, 66 on the CPU. Using 10 gigabytes of RAM. What's the VRAM? I'm using 54% of VRAM, so that's just over 5 gig of VRAM on the 3080. And it's nice and stable. See, look at that frame rate graph. Like it's pretty stable. It's not up and down all over the place, big spikes, big dips. You know, you are going to get that every now and then, but generally it's pretty damn good. So if you are worried about playing Cyberpunk 2077 right now, if you've got a PC, and mind you, I've got a few friends that are playing this on PC, and their PCs aren't as spec'd up as mine, and it still runs fine. Albeit they turn the settings down, they're playing at 1080. I'm playing at 1440, and they may not have everything on Epic. The game still runs really well on lower settings. I haven't heard too much about any crashing. No major bugs. The PC version is where it's at. Oh, this is the console people trying to play Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, if you've got a half decent PC, I would say go for it with Cyberpunk 2077. If you're waiting for console, well, look, if you've got a last generation console, PS4 or Xbox One, I probably wouldn't even bother. Either wait till you can get yourself a PC, or if you're gonna upgrade to the next gen or the current gen of consoles, the PS5 or the Series X, I would probably say don't go out and spend your money on Cyberpunk just yet, because it's not coming back very positive for those consoles. But PC, I'm loving it. It's going well, plays well, good frames, and on top of that, the game's actually pretty good. Like I said, it's not a world beater. I haven't dropped my jaw too many times in this game yet, but I'm enjoying it though. It is definitely worth the money that I paid for it. So there you go. If you've got any questions, comments or concerns about this video, then put them in the comment section down below. If you also, while you're there, if you're that way inclined, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't mind. It's activity on my channel, so I will appreciate it either way. Also, subscribe for more videos from the Aussie Gamers Experience. That's myself and Snoogs. And we'll be ever so appreciative of that. So thank you very much for checking out this video. As always, my name is Lucas, and until next time, I will see ya! Walk? Walk? What is that guy wearing? Is that like a onesie?
Do that on purpose.
I don't know.